guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jarrell, and in today's video we're going to be trying the new concealer from the Backstage line from Dior. I got mine in the shade 2W. I already have the foundation on, but I will link everything that I'm using on this video down below in the description area just in case you're interested. Not only that, but I also have timestamps just in case you are here only for a particular product. You can go ahead and check the timestamps down below. We are going to also be trying the Tom Ford Quad. This is new to me. I have never used Tom Ford eyeshadow, so this is really exciting for me. I also have the Danessa Myricks, a blush palette. Again, really new to the brand. This is really new to me as well. And we have some new products from MAC. We have the new mascara that went viral on TikTok that I want to share with you guys. I picked up both of the mascaras because I absolutely love the Giga Black mascara so much for my lower lashes. And of course, I needed to pick something that they are recommending for the lower lashes as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, please don't forget to like. That definitely helps out my channel so much. You guys have no idea, and I really do appreciate when you guys take the time to like my videos and comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. I upload every single week 2 to 3 videos a week. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. So I brought you in a little closer so you guys can see the application for the concealer. Once again, I do have the 3W Backstage foundation, but this one is the concealer right here, and I do have my shade in a 2W. The application or the applicator, this is how it looks like. It reminds me so much of a nail polish like brush. I'm really excited for this concealer just because I do love the foundation so much. I am not going to lie to you guys, this is actually the second time that I'm wearing this concealer. I wore it all day yesterday and I was supposed to already have this video uploaded for you guys, but unfortunately things happen and it just did not work out like that. But I did wear the concealer for over 8 hours, and let me tell you, I am not so sure of how I feel about this concealer, but I am really excited to try it again, once again, just because I love the foundation so much. This is the area where I usually put concealer. I'm going to add a little bit here. So the formulation of it, it's really nice and creamy. It doesn't feel so much, it's not really like the foundation that it really sets itself. It's already set. Like I don't even have to put any powder if I didn't want to for the foundation, but the concealer does feel a little bit more creamy and a little bit sticky on the eyes. You do need to set it. So I am going to use my sponge. This is exactly what I did yesterday. I just went ahead and blended out with my sponge, but underneath my eyes, it wasn't really giving me a lot of coverage, or the coverage that I look for underneath my eyes. I actually prefer my finger. I thought that it did a very good job. I am not color correcting right now, but I really should have, but I didn't. And I didn't color correct yesterday either. It just felt really sticky, and it could be because I didn't use the powder that I usually use, which is my Laura Mercier powder. I absolutely love that powder. I actually use the Backstage powder no powder, and this one is in the shade 2N, and I don't think that it did a good job on setting my concealer. It was just creasing a little bit. It just looked a little bit like too heavy on me, and I really didn't like the way it felt. Did it last all day? Yes. At the end of the day, it still pretty much looked exactly the same, but I don't think that I'm going to use the powder today for my under eyes. I think that I'm going to use my Laura Mercier and see how that goes. So I am going to build it up just a little bit, and I'm going to add it only on the areas that I feel like it needs a little bit more coverage, like on this little bags right here, my little bags and under eyes. And I'm going to use my finger this time, and this is where I actually felt that the concealer felt a little sticky. It reminded me so much of the Dior concealer, the Forever Dior concealer. I love that concealer. It's really nice and hydrating, and it does feel like this, but that one gives me a little bit more coverage than this one. All right, so I am going to use my Laura Mercier powder this time. I always go back to this powder just because I love it, and I think it does such a good job for me and giving me a really nice smooth finish as well as setting my concealer into place. So here is how the concealer looks like so far. So let's go ahead and now move on to the eyeshadows. I do have this one from Tom Ford, like I've mentioned, and this is how the packaging looks like. Absolutely stunning. I already primed my eyes using my P. Louise base, and this is how the eyeshadows look like. It does come with this little two brushes right here, but look how gorgeous that is. Okay, super into these colors right now. So let's go ahead and try the eyeshadows. I am going to start with this one right here. I'm going to use that as my transition shade using the Refer 01 brush. Wow, like really nice pigmentation right away. This color is so beautiful. So I'm going to work this color also on the lower lashes. With the same brush. Using the Refer 13 brush, I'm going to take now the dark shade. That's a lot of pigment. I don't know if you can see it. Just tapping the X's. This one does have a little bit more of a kickback. Just going to add it on the outer corner and really staying in this outer V right here and blending it to the transition shade. Going back with the blending shade and our transition shade and just making sure that everything is nice and blended. I am loving these two shades right here. All right, so I'm using the Refer 21 brush and I'm going to wet it just a bit and going with this shade right here. I'm going to add that towards the inner corner and only on my lid. I'm not going to go too high up. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, now I understand the hype, especially with this one right here. You do have to wet it because I do feel a little bit of the fallout. All right, now using the other side of the brush and going in with the darker shade right here. So I'm just adding it to the area that we didn't place any eyeshadow, right in the middle, and just blending it towards the darker shade. Just blending the matte dark eyeshadow in the outer corner with whatever we had in our brush and just going halfway. So the glitter shades, they do have a little bit of a fallout. They look gorgeous, let me tell you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me just show you a little swatch. All right guys, so here we have the swatches for the eyeshadows and they are, let me tell you, stunning swatch, and on the eyes is just so good. This eyeshadow quad from Tom Ford, it is limited edition, which is really sad. I will link it down below just in case you guys can still get your hands on it, and I hope that you guys can because this is a beautiful. I'm really excited now to try the ones that I purchased from Mercari because if they have the same quality, and I know it's not the same formula because I know that this is a new formula based on Morgan's video, but I will link her channel down below, and specifically this video where she is using this quad right here. She pretty much sold it to me and now I'm over here sharing it with you guys, and it is so true. Stunning. Okay, so before we move on to the eyes, I had to redo my whole entire base again because one of the sponges that I was using had black eyeshadow and there was no way of getting that fixed. So I have my cream bronzer on, and since we are doing the face right now, I just wanted to go ahead and jump into the Danessa Myricks blush palette. This looks so beautiful. I'm going to end up using this shade right here because I think it's going to go with the look, just because the other ones are just a little bit too bright for the eyes that are a little bit more on the cooler side. So this one right here is called Tease. So okay, yeah, that's really it feels a little sticky, very creamy. Yeah, and definitely sticky. So let's go ahead and just apply that much. I'm going to use a clean sponge this time. I just washed them because I did not want to have any other issues with this video. This is my second time. This is my third time applying my base, and this is the second time doing this whole entire video. So there you go. Sometimes it just, you know, happens like that, but this mama is way too busy to be making mistakes like that. So yeah, my bad. That was my bad. But Look how gorgeous that is. It feels a little sticky, and I'm really happy that my base is really not set. So, you know, it worked out for the best. That's what I'm just going to tell myself. So I'm just applying this one right here on the highest points of my cheeks. And I'm going to blend it back. And that looks absolutely beautiful. So far so good. This blended like butter into the skin. Your skin looks so nice and dewy and glowy. This is so gorgeous. It does feel a little tacky still to the touch, but it gives you such a nice beautiful glow that you really don't need any highlighter whatsoever. All right, now going back to the eyes, I'm going to tight line with a black liner. I'm going to add a little bit of this black liner on the bottom, just halfway. All right, I'm going to curl my lashes before I start adding any mascara. Here we have the new mascara from MAC, and let me tell you, the packaging is so gorgeous. Right, so this is the mega brush and this one is the micro brush. So the micro brush is on the top, which is described to use for like detail areas, small areas. So I'm going to use that for my lower lashes, and the one in the bottom is the mega brush, the Super Stack mega brush. And as you can see the difference from both brushes, the packaging is the same, but it does say micro brush right here. And I'm going to do this eye first, so let's do it. I'm excited. All right, so that is the first coat. So my lashes are super straight, so what I have to do is curl my lashes, apply mascara, and then after that, after it dries down, I have to curl my lashes again just for the curl to stay a little bit longer. But that is just my struggle with my lashes that are super straight and they just go down. So let's go ahead and apply the second coat. So that is the second coat. Can you see the difference from one eye to the other? Can you see the lashes from here? We're gonna do 3 coats. Okay, so that's 3 coats. All right, so now using the micro brush to do my lower lashes. All right, so here are my lower lashes with the micro brush. And I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but my lashes are like super long right now on my lower lashes. They look so nice, and the top lashes as well, they just really look nice and full. I still need to curl them because it just did not keep the curl, but I mean, you can tell from one eye to the other, it's like crazy. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye now. I was able to curl my lashes again, and look how big they are. I mean, look at them. I know. My eyes are like wide open. I'm going to end the look with this lipstick, and this one is from Myricks, and this is in the shade 1990. All right guys, so this is the final look. Alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about the makeup now that we have it on our face, and I tried it on several times. This one right here from Tom Ford, the quad, it is absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you can still get your hands on it, I 100% recommend it. I know that it's a splurge, but trust me when I tell you, you are going to love every single shade of this little quad right here. Stunning. The blushes from Danessa Myricks, wow. Okay, so I was really skeptical on the feeling of it. After applying it, it just felt really sticky to me. I was very doubting myself, but so beautiful, absolutely stunning. And now that it has been on the skin for a very long time, it doesn't feel sticky anymore. It feels really nice. It feels like you have something on, like to the touch, of course, but it doesn't feel sticky as when you first apply it. So I'm really, really excited to try the other blushes, and now I want to pick up the other palette because those kind of tones, I know that they look really intimidating, but I can see those working for the summertime. So I am definitely going to be picking up the darker version of these blushes right here, and these ones right here for spring. Beautiful. MAC mascara. Wow, 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 wow. I am super impressed. I mean, can you see the lashes? They are just phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I do not have my contacts and I can see them like super bold and super long and super black and just amazing, but I do not know how well this mascara is going to wear. I do not know if it flakes. Right now it's acting like fantastic, but I do not know if it's going to start flaking, if my curl is going to stay in place. So I definitely have to report back on these mascaras, but so far, up on first impressions, wow, amazing. I'm really loving this one. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this Dior concealer, and I am really on the fence about it. I don't know that I love it. I know it's okay. It's a really nice concealer. I only wore my foundation and concealer yesterday for over 8 hours, and maybe that's why I just looked a little bit weird because I didn't have anything else on my face. It was just foundation and concealer and powder. I did not have any bronzer, blush, or anything like that. Like I can see it right now with everything, and it looks really nice. It does look and feel smooth to the touch, but if I really look at it, I just feel like I can still see a little bit of the darkness. It's just not giving me full coverage like it claims to be. It could definitely be for like an everyday kind of concealer, and that's okay, but for full coverage, I just don't see full coverage because I still see the darkness, and I do feel like it makes my under eyes look really, I don't know, like older. Maybe that's what it is. And once again, it could definitely be me, the lack of sleep. It's just my eye bags, and I am aging. Of course, I do not expect for my under eyes to be like super nice, but I have worn many different concealers and I just do not feel like they look like this. So I'm really, I don't know, I'm not loving it, and I'm really sad about it because I love the foundation so much, but I'm really not loving it. But I am still gonna try it. I'm still gonna use it. I'm still gonna try it in different ways with color correcting, maybe just a little bit less, and I'm going to try it with like different powders as well, and really moisturizing the under eye. I do not like suffer from dryness underneath my eyes whatsoever, but they do look like dry. I'm going to continue on using this concealer, and I will let you guys know my final thoughts in a future video for sure. But so far I am not in love with it. I mean, does it look super hideous? No, but it's not like something that I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to use this again. But I'm going to do it for you guys because I need to let you guys know whether you need it in your life or not. But yeah, so yeah, that is it, my friends. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.